The Scarlet Letter is a novel set in 17th century Puritan Massachusetts Bay Colony. It tells the story of Hester Prynne, who conceives a daughter through an affair and struggles to create a new life of repentance and dignity. The novel begins with a description of a prison in a Puritan settlement. Hester Prynne, the protagonist, is led from the prison with her infant daughter Pearl in her arms and a scarlet letter A for adulteress sewn on her dress. She is being punished for committing adultery. Hester is publicly shamed and ostracized by the community. Despite the pressure, she refuses to reveal the identity of Pearl's father. She supports herself and her daughter through her needlework, which is in great demand. Hester's estranged husband arrives in the colony under the alias Roger Chillingworth. He discovers Hester's shame and vows to find and punish the man who wronged him by having an affair with his wife. It is revealed that Pearl's father is the young, eloquent, but guilt-ridden Reverend Arthur Dimmesdale. Unlike Hester, Dimmesdale does not confess his sin and suffers greatly from his hidden guilt. Chillingworth, who is now posing as a physician, suspects Dimmesdale and becomes his personal doctor to investigate and torment him. He finds out Dimmesdale's secret and psychologically tortures him under the guise of medical treatment. Dimmesdale's health deteriorates due to his guilt and Chillingworth's manipulation. He delivers powerful sermons about sin and repentance, growing more revered even as his inner turmoil increases. Hester and Dimmesdale meet in the forest, where they confess their love and sin to each other. They plan to escape to Europe and start a new life together. Hester removes her scarlet letter during this meeting, symbolically casting off her shame. Dimmesdale gives an impassioned sermon on Election Day, which is his last act. After the sermon, he mounts the scaffold where Hester had been punished years before and confesses his sin to the public. He reveals a scarlet letter carved into his own flesh, then dies in Hester's arms. Chillingworth, deprived of his revenge, dies shortly after Dimmesdale. Hester and Pearl leave the colony. Years later, Hester returns alone and continues to wear the scarlet letter by choice. She becomes a counselor to other women in the community. Pearl, having inherited Chillingworth's wealth, presumably leads a happy life in Europe. Hester dies and is buried next to Dimmesdale, sharing a tombstone marked with a scarlet A.